From one Themasian to other Themasians, I couldn't be more grateful to call myself a Themasian.
That's right, Abby. Talagang mapapago uste ka. You'll be screaming your lungs out, so proud of being a student at UST.
Speaking of being a student at UST, you must first pass one of the many challenges, the University of Santo Tomas Entrance Test, also called as the USTET. So get your notes and pens ready as we talk more about the USTET in the second episode of
Tiger Station, Beyond the Growl.
What is up, Growlers? I am Avis Magallanes, your super growler from the UST Tiger Shoot.
And I am Job Gamboa, your suave growler, also from the UST Tiger Shoot.
Hello, Growlers! I am Franz na walang kaparis from the UST Tiger Shoot. So, wag na natin patagalin pa ang ating episode for today and let us introduce our guest for today's episode.
They have truly shown the Themasian spirit from their first days in UST, excelling in their chosen course and field while embodying the university's core values: competence, commitment, and compassion.
Growlers, let's give a virtual round of applause to Mix Casey and Mix Anika.
Hi.
Hi po, welcome.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Gift Voicer.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, hi.
Before we delve deeper into this topic, of course, I think we could make use of an icebreaker.
Oo nga.
Di ba? Para mas light yung air and less tension tayo here.
Yeah. For our icebreaker, we're going to play the telepathy game. So basically, for the mechanics of the game, Abby and I are going to state different types of categories. And we're going to count from 1 to 3. And pagdating ng 3, both of you should be saying the same word under that same category.
Okay.
Kailangan may telepathy tayo.
Telepathy talaga. Kailangan mag-connect.
It's
Go.
an easy kind of game naman. So, these questions won't be very hard rin naman. So, should we get started, Joe?
Yeah, I think we
Ready
should.
na ba tayo?
Okay, game, ready.
Ayan. So, the first category na dapat mag-connect kayo is color. Oh, dali
Okay,
na lang
color.
yan. Oh.
Color.
1, 2, 3, go!
Red.
Ay, sayang,
Red.
sayang.
Wow.
Akala ko yellow.
Wait, pero basing off the colors that you stated, I think it reflects about their personality.
Ay, ganun.
Red has allied. Pink,
Uy!
very cool.
Ay,
Kita mo naman sa
okay.
style pa lang ni Miss Anika. Our next category is your favorite UST event. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Paskuhan.
That's so true. That's so true. Ang una kong naisip was also Paskuhan, but Alab is also very memorable.
I think na it really connects. Kasi initially, when I checked this question, I thought we were all going to answer Alab. We were all going to answer Paskuhan.
Ay.
Pero kasi, iba rin talaga when you're in senior high school and you experience Alab firsthand, right?
That's true. And for the last category naman po, our next topic is college course. So, medyo mahirap tong topic na
Sana mag-connect na tayo.
Wait lang.
Mag-connect na kayong ganon. So, for the college course, in 3, 2, 1, go!
Physical therapy.
Ay, ayun!
First
Panis! Panis!
Well, I think that the courses that they stated are foreshadowing our episode for today. Physical therapy, obvious naman na. Pero engineering, right? Okay, so thank you so much for participating in our icebreaker game. And sana, na-clear na natin yung ice.
Yes.
And so, without further ado, I think it's best that we delve into our kwentuhan session so that we can get to know each other way better.
Before we can embody and shout the iconic "Go-ste," yung chant, lalo na before Alab or like during Alab, we have to pass the USTET first, and there are just a lot of challenges that comes along with that. So, For our first question, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear like the word USTET or like, oh, USTET season na? Like, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Okay, so thinking about USTET, siguro first thing that comes to mind, nerve-wracking.
That's true.
During our time kasi it was very uncertain because we came from the pandemic. And at that time, wala kaming idea kung paano yung exam post-pandemic. So, it was really a challenge for us how to review for the USTET and how to prepare ourselves. Kasi at that time, yung USTET namin, if I'm not mistaken, kasabay siya ng finals namin eh. And syempre, since sabay-sabay na lahat, we weren't actually able to prepare ourselves for the exam. Although we were given time naman to study for it, pero sa dami ng workload talaga, hindi
Everything
talaga siya.
was sabay-sabay.
Talaga nagsabay-sabay na siya.
So, to my USTET experience is that naiwan ko yung test permit ko. Nasa kotse na
Naming nangyari.
Like, I'm just sharing this kasi malay mo mangyari sa mga hindi prepared for the
shouldn't
USTET.
forget
Pero
it
you're
talaga.
meant to be automation. If you're meant to be automation, you're
You'll
going
get
to
in
be
here.
automation.
That's true, that's true.
So, nandun na kami sa kotse. Medyo nainis pa nga yung tatay ng review ko kasi I have to go back. So, nag-tricycle ako pa uwi. Tapos, bumalik ako doon. Late na ako for UST. And what's worse is that yung room ko na naka-assign sa akin, pumunta ako doon sa friend ko, magkaiba pala kami ng assign room for UST. So,
Hindi na
like, I
orient
had to
ng
search for
iba.
my own room. I had to ask the proctor. Diyos ko, napaka-abala ko pa sa mga proctor. No? Ayun, another testament. Why mababait mga tao dito sa UST?
Very
No, kasi
patient.
like, they guided me. Dapat nga ako na nga mag-isa nyo, naghanap ng number sa room.
Ako, to be honest lang talaga, when I hear the word USTET, yung Mongol 2 na pencil. You know why? Kasi, nung nag-take ako ng USTET, may dala akong pencil. Of course, meron. Pero,
ibang
hindi siya
number.
Mongol 2. So, I was like, nung sa proctor namin, I was like, sir, okay lang po ba na hindi Mongol 2? So, sabi niya, kailangan daw Mongol 2. Sabi ko, shucks, pencil lang to, di ba? So, nanghiram pa ako ng Mongol 2. Buti naman may nagpahiram. But, forever, hindi naman trauma, pero like, naaalala ko talaga yun kasi wala akong Mongol 2, tapos magte-take na lahat, tapos ako, my gosh, wala akong lapis, guys.
Pero
So,
buti
yun.
na lang merong kind, no?
Yes.
Kind na nagpapahiram sa'yo ng
Yes, Mongol 2. Bring Mongol 2.
Mongol 2. So, first tip sa mga
Yes.
future Tamasha dyan, bring Mongol 2 pencil.
Huwag gumaya sa akin.
For the next question, no? So, what do you usually do before taking entrance tests?
Pero at that time, I was scrolling through YouTube and TikTok. And then siguro doon ako kumuha ng ideas kung paano ko i-ace yung exam. Kasi since wala naman akong background, ang dala-dala ko lang stock knowledge ko nung high school and grade 11. So yun lang yung baon ko nung USTET. Kung sa kanya, 30 minutes yung tinulog niya. Ako kompleto yung tulog ko.
Actually, same.
Kasi sabi ko hindi ako makaka-focus dun sa. Syempre wala na akong wala akong magandang foundation going to USTET. Ang dala-dala ko lang nun, foundation ko coming from UST and from yung junior high. And yun, ang ritual ko lang na ginawa at that time, nag-breakfast ako, tapos dumaan ako sa church. Tapos sabi ko, if I'm really meant to be a Thomasian hanggang college, mapapasa ko siya kahit alam kong hindi ako ganun ka-prepared.
Siguro ang mga tips ko na bibigay is that makinig ka and understand the concepts. High school pa lang, junior high. You don't have to study for a specific college entrance exam. You absorb the information for the sake of the information itself. Kasi even though hindi mo siya yun for entrance exams. Like for example, you love reading for the sake of reading. Madadalian ka sa reading comprehension ng USTET. I think there's a reading comprehension is like in English, no? And as for me naman, hindi ko sa math. Kaya even though 13 years old ako, if I've been like competing like since grade 9 and grade 10 ako, so I had 1 year of talagang rigorous training for myself. Madali na sa akin yung USTET. Laging nag-a-align yung mga hobbies mo dun sa goals mo. You should be more obsessed with the process than the result.
Actually, I took, ilan ba? 3 CSAT? College entrance exams, yeah. And then, tapos, the first one I took was UP. Okay. And then before that, I studied like 3 days lang kasi it was also like research time. So super stressed sa school. Yes.
Yeah.
So yun. Tapos, hindi, nung pag-UP, kasi napagod ako. So, nung USTET,
Kasi sa UP walang break, no?
yes,
Like,
super.
tuloy-tuloy.
Tuloy-tuloy siya,
Yeah,
4 hours. Usually study the math parts, guys. Okay.
Math parts.
Kasi ano,
Yun yung pinakamahirap.
yung English, reading comprehension, carry-carry naman. Yung science medyo, pero yung math, girl, kayong gumaya sa akin kasi yung katabi ko, may ano kasi yan.
May sketch paper
yes,
for
may sketch
solution.
paper yan, guys. Tapos yung katabi ko, ang dami ng
Walang
sulat.
sulat.
Tapos sa akin, oh my gosh. Like parang, yung alam mo yung parang, magmumultiply ka, tapos i-add mo pa. Di ba yun? Like parang, yung katabi ko, ang dami ng sulat, tapos sa akin wala. So, study na math part, guys. Pero yeah, study the USTET.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your USTET experience and why?
So it was a 4 because of what happened. So siguro isa rin sa mga masasabi ko is that please kompetuhin niyo yung ulo ko. Kasi your brain will process more information than, halimbawa, nag-aral na the whole year, tapos 10 minutes lang tulog. Medyo your performance will paglalaki yung
Siguro I'll give it 8 over 10. At the time nung tinitake ko yung USTET, although may mga questions na medyo alanganin ako, familiar, pero hindi mo siya kasi madaling masasagutan kung wala kang magandang foundation.
Yes, po.
I think that's the misconception of the other students as well as yung mga non-Tomasian takers natin. They think kasi that sobrang mahalaga yung pagkuha ng review centers bago mag-take ng entrance exam. It will help you sa pag-answer ng test. Pero pag nakita nyo na kasi yung actual test, para kang naglo-look back from grade 7 up to grade 11. Ganun siya ka-mix ng questions. So, ako personally, siguro alamin mo din yung learning style mo. Ano ba yung pinaka mag-work for you para makapag-prepare ka dun sa exam. And I think, i-research talaga.
I would rate it like an 8. Kasi, ang super maaga, guys. Super maaga yung USTET for my schedule. Super maaga siya. I didn't have breakfast. Tapos, akala ko, 4 subjects lang yung iti-take. So,
May mental ability pa.
carry naman yung reading ko, yung other subjects sa math, guys. Sa math talaga, guys. Pero, I don't know, for my college, kasi Fine Arts and Design, may drawing test pa pala kami. So, natapos yung 4 subjects around 11. Kala ko makakain na ako. Tapos yun, pinastay kami kasi may other 2 tests pa kami, which are like drawing and ano pa yan, kahit basta something related to arts. So, always eat before you take your USTET and mag-study kayo.
So let's proceed to our specialized questions. First po, kay Kuya Khee. So, what are the common misconceptions po about being a physical therapy student or about physical therapy po in general, that field?
Yung unang sinabi sa amin ng mga non-PT students, mukha raw kami masahista. Kasi yung ano namin kasi we're wearing scrubs, tapos yung type ni uniform namin or yung kinesiology uniform namin, hindi siya usual na nakikita mo talagang university uniform here in the university. So, yung scrubs pa namin kulay blue. So mukha talaga kami mga nagde-day off na masahista sa ano. Yun kasi yung thinking nila when it comes to physical therapy that taga-masahe kami, taga-bigay ng ganitong klaseng service. But yung physical therapy in general, hindi ganun yung nature ng physical therapy. It's like acting like a doctor pero hindi lang kami nagpe-prescribe. Parang ganun. Kasi in physical therapy, apart from, of course, doing rehabilitative interventions sa patients namin, we also need to prioritize those na may musculoskeletal problems, those concerned with public health, part din kami nun. And studying physical therapy, kailangan team player ka. Kasi sa clinic naman, hindi naman kami allowed na magsarili lang kami. Kasi may team kami na kailangan. Apart from PTs, of course, nandiyan yung mga nurses, mga OTs, sports science, if nasa sports rehab kayo. Pag HA student ka, isa yan sa mga iiwasan mo eh. Kasi ang process ng pagpasok sa college namin, apart from taking the USTET, of course, you have to pass the USTET first. And then, may screening pa yan after. So may selection process pa talaga. So for example, if you are a pool of 100 students who passed USTET, hindi pa kayo guaranteed na meron kayong slot sa college kasi isa-screen pa kayo ng mga professors namin and ng administrators namin. So if you're really qualified for the program, since nga syempre may inaalagaan din tayo na record sa board exams natin after. And syempre yung quality ng students na papasok dun sa college. So medyo mahigpit talaga yung competition sa program namin. The original plan was to take nursing sana, nursing or psychology. But I feel like mas kailangan ako sa field na to. Kasi kung nurses kasi, di ba, marami na tayong napoproduce na nurse even here in our university. But for physical therapists or people in the rehab science, medyo understaffed kami, kumbaga. Kasi here in the Philippines, parang we're averaging in a 100,000 or 150,000 Filipinos, isa lang yung PT for them. So, ganun ka konti. So, pinili ko siya na isugal ng college.
Yes.
Kumbaga, kahit na nasugal though, you still made it, so that's
ito lang talaga yung pinaplayan ko ng PT. So sabi ko, pag pumasa ako dito, ibig sabihin,
for you na
talaga ako sa...
calling, gano'n.
Yes.
For you.
It's more on for the passion. Yung tinatawag natin na leap of faith.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
Actually, the misconception na you mentioned earlier, I'm sure Ms. Adi, kasi you're a STEM student and you attended an orientation recently, no? Na-mention ko yan kasi in-introduce sa amin yung College of Physical Therapy and sinabi sa agad sa amin, unang misconception, masahista kami.
Yes.
So, I think that's a really, a massive stigma that we should break because they're far more than that. Because my mom also studied physical therapy.
Oh!
Yes po.
Yung academics or academic workload in our college, hindi siya basta-basta. No? Hindi siya ganun kagaan. Kasi sometimes may schedule kami from 7 to 7. Diba? And apart from that, yung level ng competence na kailangan per subject na kailangan nyo. Kasi first year pa lang ahasain na kayo eh. First year pa lang masasalit pa kayo. Kung feeling nyo nasalat na kayo nung screening bago kayo pumasok sa college, masasalat pa yun. Kasi talagang itetest ka talaga ng college kung gusto mo ba talaga to. Kasi hindi siya something na pwede mo lang paglaruan. No? Sige, try ko nga to. Kasi syempre, pasyente yung hinahandle namin. Hindi kami pwedeng magpa-petics lang. Kailangan mag-aral kami. Kasi syempre, hindi namin magagamot yung pasyente namin kung hindi kami mag-aaral ng maayos. Diba? And I think, siguro maswerte na lang din ako sa environment namin in our college because walang sapawan, hindi lahat nagtutulungan. Even yung profs namin and our administrators, parang mga kaibigan lang namin. Kasi kami lang hindi naman kami ganun karami sa college namin. So, halos lahat sa amin magkakakilala. And kahit ganun yung tingin sa amin ng ibang students or ng ibang tao outside the university, nagde-deliver pa din kami. And going back dun sa pagiging student leader student leader, mahirap talaga siyang i-balance kasi syempre, apart from being a student, kailangan isipin mo din, 1 year lang yung 1 year lang yung term mo. So, ano ba yung magagawa mo dun sa 1 year na yun para makakontribute ka naman dun sa ERAS? Kasi hindi ka naman... Ako kasi, I'm a firm believer na hindi ka pwedeng pumasok sa isang bagay na alam mo hindi mo siya mapaninindigan. Diba? Even sa mga ganitong klaseng setup, even in productions, no, hindi pwede na papasok ka lang doon tapos gusto mo lang siyang itry. Parang as a student leader, dapat alam mo yung purpose mo. Bakit ba ako tumatakbo? Bakit ba ako nandito? Kasi kung may mas magaling naman sa akin, kung mas may capable sa akin to hold the position, bakit ko aagawin yun sa kanya, diba? Kasi, syempre, student body din yung hinahawakan.
Yes.
And it's not just about service lang. Syempre, you have to deliver quality projects, di ba? Hindi pwede yung mag-aaksaya ka ng certain amount of budget just for projects na alam mo wala namang makakapag-benefit. So, ganon, maraming iniisip. And apart from that kasi, dun sa nasabi mo, no, hindi ko mabitawan yung senior high school. Ganun siya ka-memorable sa akin. Kasi until now, I'm still working with senior high school for alumni. So, until lang hindi ko binibitawan yun.
Very
Kasi nga,
close pa rin po sa inyo.
yes, kasi yung mga tao dito sa building na to, yung mga nakasama kong estudyante din, and even yung mga projects namin post-pandemic, very memorable talaga siya sa akin. And hanggang nung college. Sabi ko nga, itataya ko yung college ko para lang makabalik ako sa senior high. Kasi ganun siya ka-memorable for me.
Since alam naman po natin na scientifically, yung course niyo po, Kuya Khee, how do you find the science part or maybe the math part of the USTET po when you took it like 2 years ago?
Siguro mas madali siya for me. Kasi, syempre yung mga concepts doon, usually inaaral na talaga natin. And yun nga, parang umulit lang kasi siya nung high school eh. Compilation lang siya ng mga naging exams niyo nung high school. So, if maganda talaga yung background mo sa science, madadalian ka dun sa science ng USTET. For me, pinakanahirapan naman ako, baliktad ka, kasi sa math ako pinakanahirapan. Kasi hindi ako masyadong fun sa math eh. Mas science talaga ako and public speaking. So, yung English proficiency sa akin, tsaka reading comprehension at that time, wala ako masyadong problem with it. Siguro yun nga, sa math talaga ako, medyo nag-struggle lang at that time. Pero of course, napasa pa din. Yung science naman, I guess kailangan mo lang alamin, hindi mo kailangan alamin yung specifics. Kailangan may general background ka lang ng mga branches ng science. And I think makaka-help na yun or in analyzing the questions sa USTET. Kasi ganun lang naman yung USTET eh. As long as you have the foundation, as long as alam mo kung paano mag-analyze ng questions, masasagutan mo siya ng tao. Kasi minsan naman, may mga tanong naman kasi sa mga entrance tests na sobrang given na sa'yo. Parang, kaya nga diba, sabi nila, kailangan marunong ka mag-cross out ng mga alam mong obvious na hindi naman talaga kasama dun sa question. Kasi, pag marunong ka mag-ganon, kumbaga, may 50% chance ka na mamili dun sa dalawang natitira. Diba? Mas mataas yung chance mo na makapasa. And ako at that time, ang ginawa ko, in-scan ko muna yung buong exam. Tapos, sinagutan ko lahat ng sure akong sagot. Binilang ko siya. Pag alam mong out of 10, kung alam mong out of 10, yung bilang mo is nasa 7 ka, papasa ka.
Good ka na.
Papasa ka. Pero kung alam mong parang out of 10 questions, parang 4 lang yung sure ako dito, yun yung medyo samahan mo na ng dasal yan. kasi syempre, oo. And kailangan kasi nga dahil hindi mo naman alam lahat ng concepts, dapat marunong kang dapat wise na mamili ka kung ano yung sa tingin mong sagot. Diba? Siguro sasabihin ng iba pag di mo na alam, see for Christ. Diba? Pero, ayun, hindi naman ganun palagi yung case pag sa mga entrance test. So, dapat marunong ka talaga kung paano mag-analyze ng questions.
So, I think the way that we see it, no? Through your answers and experiences pa lang, I really think that physical therapy is...
For you na yun.
For you talaga. It's a calling. It's a calling.
Hindi siya daw.
Kung mula grade 9, ako ngayon pangalan while choosing my courses, napaka-indecisive.
It's very hard
to
know
be sure.
where you want.
Yeah, so, thank you for answering those specific questions po.
As someone, again, who is fond of mathematics, how do you feel po about the math section of the USTET?
So, how I felt about it, siguro mga 7 out of 10. It was,
7 out of 10.
in my opinion, the USTET was much easier than yung mga ibang in-examan ko na universities. Parang more on siya, critical thinking kind of math rather than technical math. Kasi when you say critical thinking kind of math, parang how many girls in this ganyan, what is the percentage?
Nakakaya as someone who's not really good at math. So, pero medyo mahirap intindihin ang math for those who aren't passionate about it. O kaya naman ayaw talaga since bata pa lang nasasabihin na mahirap talaga ang math. So, it's fresh to see na may gusto ng ganong subject. Nakaka-inspire yung ganon.
Even though magagaling ka, may mahirapan pa rin, you have to acknowledge na you're not the best in your field yet in order to improve. Kasi, pag sabi mo, ay, puro na ako gold dyan, petiks na lang yan. You will not improve as a person. And talagang may mga makikita ka doong parts na hindi mo kakayang masagutan. Even though hindi mo.
Balancing both academics and extracurriculars since you were younger, what skills and mindsets have you developed over the years and how do you balance them?
Siguro sa mindset. Kasi there are people who believe na if you're bored for something, you will beat it. Pero I disagree as someone po na hindi na ganun kagaling sa math. Kasi I believe na talent is just like a myth. Pero yung love mo for it, yung choice mo, yung passion mo is what creates talent. You make your own talent. Talent is just a myth. And once you believe na lahat tayo, ginawa natin yun by every hour, every second, every day, you will improve and makikita nila talented ka.
I like to reflect kasi upon different types of quotes, and I think that's a new addition to my whirlpool.
Pero it's talagang like someone who's not very good in math and like halos maghingalo na sa stats. Pero it's nice to see na other people can do it kasi it encourages me to do the same. And since mathematics nga po is a subject that most people are not confident in or maybe terrified to try, what would be your advice po for students na ayaw masyado mag-math or takot mag-try mag-math, ganun po? And how do you plan on making mathematics seem less intimidating for others?
Less intimidating for others? Ang sabi ko, try to find mga mock exams. For those who are listening, one website I recommend is Kuta Software. So, I will search parabola worksheets, Kuta Software. You can easily find it and it's very accessible with mga worksheets. Tapos, nandun yung free answers sa at the end of the PDFs nila. It's very helpful to find someone din na kaya mag-coach sa'yo without judging you.
Can we ask more about the software po na ginagamit mo? Like, what about it po can like help students na, can we say na with this software po, like, will it help them like enhance their knowledge po or is it good for practices?
They're good at both. Kasi not only is it like good for practices na surface level. In my opinion kasi, in the classroom, yung mga tinuturo, surface level. And then after that, sa exams, hindi ko alam kung alam niyo yun. Parang iba na yung tinuro. Usually, ang pinagawa ng teachers is that they, kinukuha nila yung mga elements from like lumang lessons, tapos they integrate it. Tapos kasama pa yung mga new lessons na padating. Well, they're all connected. And doon yung ginagawa po sa software, they enhance your critical thinking na hindi lang yung inaral mo, yung matutunan. Yes, yung parang yung lesson, but they integrate parang new elements, new lessons. Tapos, once you master this part, you will be able to master this. You will be able to master this. Ang problema kasi, if you need some people, pinakalimutan lang yung mga ibang lessons when it comes to math. And pagdating sa math, you cannot just skip a part. For example, sa algebra, you cannot skip how to add both the variables kapag x plus y, hindi mo pwede i-add yun. Pero like, x plus 3x kaya mo pang i-add. Yeah, so those are just simple examples just to demonstrate it, no?
No, the way you were explaining it earlier, I think na magagamit talaga ng mga students natin itong software nito. Because, as we said, math is not really just repetition, right? It's more about knowledge enhancement too. And if those two coincide, magsama yung dalawang yun, then you can really discover that hidden talent na sana ma-discover na rin namin.
As we dive deeper in today's episode, we are to witness her gift of wisdom, passion, and perseverance as she shares with us her insights and experiences in reaching a milestone in her life, and that is being a FEMATian. Being a CFAD student really requires passion for your chosen course. So, how did you realize that you would pursue it? Was it always your aspiration po, or did the interest just grow over time?
Actually, ever since I was young, mahilig po talaga ako sa arts. So, nagpipintura, ganito, ganyan. Pero okay lang, like, hindi naman magaling. Pero mahilig talaga ako sa arts and drawing. I came from STEM. So, galing ako STEM sa senior high. So, parang when I went to STEM, sabi ko na kasi nung grade 10, I really wanted to take an arts and design track for senior high. Pero I couldn't. So, I went for STEM. Tapos, when I graduated, high school, I was like, parang, sige, let's try an arts and design or like something related arts sa college. Kasi it's something that I really wanted to learn then. And it's also my passion ever since I was young. I think also passion really plays a big part when it comes to arts. Kasi dun talaga, dun mo makuha yung mga like ideas mo. And then it's also, or in general lang, if you're pursuing med or anything, passion really plays a big part. Kasi it's the thing that keeps the fire on. So parang even though you're so tired of yung mga ginagawa mo sa STEM, sa arts, yung mga schoolwork, yeah, it's so fulfilling and still feels great kasi you have the passion and you like the things that you are doing.
Yes, kasi nga, kahit gaano pa kahirap yung subjects na tinitake mo, kahit gaano siya ka-stressful, pero kasi mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, you love what you're doing.
Yes.
So, everything will come at parang everything mag-work sa lahat.
True.
Kasi you love what you're doing and you have the passion. So, keep the fire burning and you'll succeed. Yes.
True.
Can you share with us some of your study techniques and habits that our fellow Thomasians might find helpful in managing their academics?
So, hindi ako yung type na I would spend all of my time studying. So, ako yung type na parang saka na nasa-study pag may test, pag may quiz. Pero, my one big advice is, pag gagaya kayo sa akin, make sure na makinig kayo sa klase. Kasi that's when you parang absorb all the energy. And then, the knowledge, I mean. And then, ako kasi, nung senior high din, medyo nagka-content creating na ako. So, after school, I have work. I have editings, I have shoots, so ganun. So, wala na akong time para mag-study on my own, to look back at the lesson kanina. So, what I do is I really listen to class, and then you parang take down notes. And then, ako, personally, I write it. Kasi that's when I remember things. Yeah.
Kasi mas nare-retain.
Nare-retain yung information if you write it down. So, that's what I do. I listen to class, but I don't study at home. Pero saka na ako nag-study pag may quiz.
So, it is important to take note or to understand yung multiple intelligences mo. Kasi parang, other people, mas nakaka-study sila effectively when they listen to it.
True.
Naman when they look at it.
Yeah.
When pag nagkakaroon sila ng practical or like, kinesthetic learners.
Yeah.
Pag mismo na sarili nila na experience nila yung mga bagay na yun, like more on dissecting, parang ganun. So, ayun. So, it is important since yun yung one step para ma-unleash mo yung potential mo into studying effectively. Now naman po, in our generation that's socially active, diba, marami tayong mga friends, like, we interact with one another. Can you share with us some of your study techniques and habits and how you balance your social life?
So, I always make sure na I give time, minsan within the week, kasi like parang gagala after class, I always allot a time for my friends, for my work as well, and for school. So, it's also important to, gumala kayo guys. Like, you're young, so go out there. If gusto nyong gawin yung mga gusto nyong gawin, go lang.
Yes. Dahil nga, mabata pa tayo. As you said, we're young and we are free.
But with responsibility, guys.
With responsibility. So, gala responsibly.
Yes, gala
Always
responsibly.
update your parents.
True, oh my gosh. Malaloka tayo dyan. Update your parents.
And also, as you said, na hindi rin naman pwede tayo na puro aral lang tayo ng aral lang tayo ng aral. We should also, gaya nga po ni Mama, it's really nice na you got to balance your academic and social life.
Yes.
Kasi yung mga, kagaya po yung sabi mo, yung mga friends natin, they're also one of the people who keep us going.
Yeah, true.
Diba? They inspire us. Kasi kahit super nakaka-drain na ginagawa natin, because you got your friends back, everything will be light.
Yeah.
Second to the last, if your journey as a CFAD student will be in, let's imagine, your journey as a CFAD student will be in a portrait or a canvas. Okay. What would it be and why?
In the very first place, the reason why I entered art school is because I want to learn arts. And then I think I would put some canvas just like random, like, hindi na siya naka-arrange, just random, maybe paint or paint brushes, parang drawings of those, like mediums of arts. Kasi the reason why I entered art school is because I wanted to learn arts. And recently, of course, may grado na tayong natatanggap sa mga prof natin. So, my gosh, nakaka-humble pala ang college, guys. So, if sanay kayo na line of 9 sa senior high, hindi, culture shocking, guys. You have to remind yourself na you entered that, for me, I entered that college for me to learn. So, it's okay na my line of 8, parang ganon, since it's part of learning. And then, I always remind myself na I'm here to learn. So, okay lang if may mababa. So, I think my CFAD journey will all be about learning, will all be about exploring different mediums of art. So, by mediums, may painting tayo, may pintura, may, ano pa yan, charcoal, parang ganon. So, it's really nice na in CFAD, I get to explore those. And then, I think it's one thing that I really remind myself na parang you're here to learn. So it's okay if may mataas na grado, if may mababa. So it's how you learn. It's how you go through life. So
Yes, and besides, no, grades don't define you
True.
as a person.
True.
Pero it is important that we do our best. At saka, what matters the most naman in the end is that we do our best. Diba?
Tsaka
Kahit
you learn.
you learn.
You learn something.
hindi ka lang naman na ginagalingan mo para sa grades.
Yeah, true.
Ginagalingan mo because you are eager to learn about these things.
Yeah.
Kaya it's nice, no, na you are taking CFAD because it is your passion, it is
Yeah.
something that you want to learn. Nung nag-USTET ka ba, it's like, paano ba siya? Like, since it's morning, kamusta naman yung naging experience mo, like, each subject? Like, madali ba? Or mahirap ba siya? Like, ano ba yung time limit?
Okay lang naman yung yung time limit and something like, mga ganun. May time limit kasi per subject. Pero, what's nice is, I think, at that time, parang if tapos ka na sa subject, you can go back to the previous subject if hindi mo siya natapos. So, that's one thing.
Ano pala, if kanina sinabi mo, no? Like, kanina na-mention mo na math was the hardest, like,
Yes.
pinaka-challenging the subject
Yes.
during the USTET. Ano naman yung easiest subject na naging mo during the USTET?
The easiest would be probably English. Safest yung English kasi it's like, grammar, is R, parang ganun. So, a basic English lang siya. Pero, reading comprehension is also very tiring. So, yun. Pero I think English would be the easiest. Yes.
English would be the easiest.
May English ba? Meron yun.
So, English, science, and then next yung math.
Math.
How about the mental ability?
Actually, okay yung mental ability. Medyo, parang, I had fun with the mental ability. So, carry naman yung mental ability, guys. Yeah.
Lastly, the last question. So, what advice would you like to give to the future Thomasians who will take the USTET in the future years?
My advice would be to study, of course, number one. And then, pero if goal mo talaga yung UST, then of course, you really have to study. Pero if kagaya ka lang sa akin, chill lang. Okay lang din naman na chill lang. But if you really want to go to UST, then go. Like, you have to study talaga. And then, swerte lang ata ako. Tas, yung math, yun talaga. Take the math part seriously kasi, yun nga, yung katabi ko, dami lang sinusulat, tas ako wala, di ba? So, yun lang. Study, and then, before you take the USTET, eat, and then, mentally prepare. Kaya yan. So, go lang.
We are going to play a game, and this is entitled Translation Game.
Patay tayo dyan.
So, sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, Gift, siya po ay marunong mag-Korean.
Yes, marunong onte.
Yes.
Onte.
So, kailan ka pa natuto mag-Korean?
I started learning Korean when I was in grade 7. Tapos, ever since then, parang naturally lang siya na-learn since, mahilig ako sa K-drama.
Actually, me rin.
Yeah,
Yes.
diba? So, parang ganon. And then, yeah, yun lang. I studied a bit of grammar and then practiced. And then, till this day, marunong pa rin naman. Pero everyday Korean, lang, like conversation.
Yes, and sabi nga nila, no, practice makes progress.
True.
Yan, yun yung nakapagpahasa sa'yo in learning Korean. So, ready? Ready na ba tayo?
Ay, nako, okay, sige guys.
So, basically, I'll be giving you words or phrases or sentences in in English language.
Okay.
And you must translate it to Korean.
Okay,
Okay,
sige.
are we
Huwag
good
magkamali ako. Sorry.
So, okay, no judgment po tayo.
Okay, sige, go.
Okay, so, for the first one,
Hello. Charot, go.
Okay. I will pass the USTET.
Okay. In Korean, it will be USTET 합격할 거야. USTET 합격할 거야. 화이팅!
Yes, good job.
Yes,
Next, I will soon be a Thamasian.
Oh, okay. In Korean, it would be Thamasian 될 거야. Thamasian 될 거야. So 될 거야 means to be. So I will be a Thamasian.
And then next, I took the USTET.
Oh, USTET 수능 봤어. USTET 봤어. Something like that. Yeah.
Diba parang ka na rin naturally Korean. Ang galing.
Hindi
Ang
naman,
husay mo
guys.
Korean. Yes. So, second and the last one. I passed the USTET.
USTET 합격했어요. USTET 합격했어? Or USTET 합격했어요.
Ang galing.
Yeah.
Parang ka na, pwede ka na mag-artista sa
Wow.
K-drama.
Gusto lang.
Yes. And, for the last one.
Okay.
I am gift. Say it
Hello.
with confidence.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
kailangan natin ng confidence. I am gift and I am proud to be a Thamasian.
paano ba? 저는 선물이에요. 그리고 저는 Thamasian입니다.
Yes.
Yes, yun lang.
Lahat tayo dito, we are all proud to be a Thamasian.
Yes, true.
Ang galing na po parang Korean ka na rin talaga.
Hindi, ako lang to, guys. Charot.
Gusto ko rin matuto mag-Korean.
Go na yan,
And
sis.
since I watch K-dramas, pero hindi ko naman like ginagawang, hindi naman ako natututo, like basic words lang.
With that energy, I'm happy to say that we're ending this episode on a very, very, very good note.
Yes, of course. Let's not forget to thank our guests and our viewers for joining us on our second episode today sa Tiger Station.
Siyempre, as a Thamasian, we are not only faithful in spirit, but also grateful by heart. And I believe we have proven that more than enough for today's episode. With that being said, I am Franz na walang kaparis from the UST Tiger Shoot.
I am your host, Avis Magallanes, your super growler from the UST Senior High School and the UST Tiger Shoot.
And I am Joe Gamboa, your suave growler from the UST Senior High School and the UST Tiger Shoot.
Up until now, this has been the second episode of Tiger Station, Beyond the Ground.
Tiger should